In creating these awards, we wanted to recognize not only the lawyers and judges who do great work in this field, but also case managers, people like Joan Chambers, who you'll hear about in a moment, who dedicate their careers to helping children in need. Every 2 minutes, a child enters the foster care system in this country. We usually only hear about child welfare caseworkers when something horrible happens. But child welfare lawyers and juvenile judges, many of you in this room, know of the amazing work being done by many case managers whose stories never get told. Case managers deal with heavy caseloads, and every case is a child in need. For low pay and with the constant specter that mistakes can lead to tragedy and public condemnation. At a recent event, Chief Justice Hines spoke about the people in our society who run toward fires. Police officers, firefighters, teachers, the other people we ask to do hard frontline jobs with low pay to address many of our society's most difficult and dangerous situations. And I bet that most of you have recently found a way to thank a police officer, a firefighter, or a teacher you know for the work they do to better our communities. We also ask our child welfare caseworkers to deal with problems and needs of the most fragile children in our communities. But I doubt that many of you have ever thanked a caseworker. I hope you'll think about ways for doing that. Every county in Georgia has a local Division of Family and Children's Services office. Once a pastor in my church realized how little we do as a community to lift up and value the work of case managers, he organized our church to sponsor several breakfasts for our local DFACS office and to ask caseworkers what they need to do their jobs and help their children more. And they came back with requests for simple things like cribs and clothes and summer camp tuition. Often led by lawyers, our local communities recognize those who serve us in ways large and small, but case managers are usually not included. I hope you'll help us change that. And today we're starting that change by presenting an inaugural Justice Hines Award to a great caseworker. I'm going to ask Ms. Joan Chambers to join me. For 30 years, Ms. Chambers has been on the front lines helping Georgia children in need as a child welfare case manager. Her nominators praised her commitment, her moral compass, and her high standards, which have led to ensuring that hundreds of children were permanently placed in families through adoption, reunification with their parents, or custody or guardianship with their relatives. Judge Sherry Roberts said, quote, "Beyond the technical knowledge is her uncanny ability to match kids with the family who needs them. She has found homes for teens, special needs kids, and sibling groups. She treats every child and family like her own." Judge Roberts told one story of a child who had been held hostage in a shed and experienced severe abuse, and understandably has significant educational delays, medical issues, and anxieties. With extraordinary effort, Ms. Joan, as she's known in Newton County, found the right person to adopt this child and successfully navigated the adoption process. Ms. Chambers, we're grateful for your service and we're proud to present you with the inaugural Chief Justice P. Harris Hines Award for Excellence in Child Advocacy.